Hey besties, it's Becky here with Bestie Becky's Crafts, and today I thought I would show you how I make my magnetic bookmarks or planner bookmarks. And this is of course, St. Patrick's Day magnetic bookmark. And the way I make mine is just a little bit different, and so I thought I'd share that with you on how I make them. So let's go ahead and zoom on out and get started. Hopefully you can see. So something different that I use with mine is Tyvek. The Tyvek, you know, that they use on your house, you know, to wrap your house. Well, you can buy it on Amazon in sheets like this. They're like, I think 8.5 by 11, something like that, sheets, and they have no writing on them. And so you buy a package, gosh, I can't remember how many sheets are in here, quite a few. It'll take me like forever to go through this. But the reason I like to use the Tyvek is because when you use a magnetic bookmark, you are opening and closing it a lot. So there's a lot of strain put on this little seam right here. And if you use paper, sometimes I can wear that paper out, and then you just got two pieces of the magnetic bookmark. So the Tyvek gives it extra strength, and you really can't see it or know that it's there. So I think it just adds a little something just to make your bookmark a little bit stronger. And I don't think it was very expensive to buy on Amazon. If I can think of where I got it from, I will leave the link below. But let's go ahead and get started. So, I take a piece of my Tyvek and I cut a strip 1¼ inches by 6 inches. So that gives me a 3-inch part of each side on my bookmark, like so. And then I round the corners, and I just use my corner punch. And sometimes it'll cut the corner, and sometimes it'll just kind of cut it part way, and then I just trim it. Now, if you don't have a corner punch, you don't have to punch the corner and make it round. You could leave it straight, or you could find something that's, you know, kind of rounded. I don't know, like maybe some embossing powder or something, and just draw a line on that corner and make your own, you know, rounded corner, and just cut it with your scissors. So just kind of look through your supplies and see what you have that would be the size that you would want. But like I said, I just have my corner rounder, so that's just what I use. So my piece was 1¼ inches by 6 inches, rounded the corners, and then I just fold in half, and oh, there's my bone folder, okay. And then I'm just going to fold it in half. Now you can use your scoring board if you like, but since this is such a small project, I don't really think you need to. So I've gone ahead and folded it and creased it really well. Alright, so now let's cover it with our paper. So I went ahead and I cut out a strip of paper, again 1¼ inches by 3 inches, and I rounded my corners. I did it on one side, and you're going to glue that down. And again, I like to use liquid glue. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on my paper. So, and then I don't get real close to the edge because I really don't want it to kind of squirt out too much. So I put it on and I slide it around a little bit just to spread that glue out, and then I line up my edges this way so you get a good fit. Alright, and it's perfect. And just kind of smooth it down. And if any glue seeps out, just, you know, wipe it up. Okay. Now I'm going to make sure that this is the right size. It's just a little bit, it meets exactly, and I don't really want it to meet exactly. I want it to give it a little space so that when it opens, there's just a little gap up here at the top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my paper trimmer here, and instead of this being 3 inches, I'm going to go ahead and cut like a 1/16 of an inch off. Not very much at all. Hopefully my paper trimmer will work. I said my blade is getting dull. Okay. So that gives us just a little bit of a gap at the top, which is all that I want. And I'm going to go ahead and round the corners like so. And then I'm going to glue it to the other side. And I decided, just to kind of change things up a little bit, that I would use the bigger polka dots, because it's double-sided paper, so I just thought it was just kind of cute. See? Something a little different. So, again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue it on. And it's so much easier to decorate before you put your magnets on. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. Put it on, rotate it a little bit, spread the glue around, and then make sure I'm all lined up on this side. Just like so. Alright. I think I need to trim my little corner here. I didn't get it trimmed very good. Alright. So there's that part. And then, to decorate the front, I decided to cut out hope that's not too much of a glare, 2 scallops with my little scallop punch. And you could cut out circles, or you can decorate it however you want. And I got some gold shiny paper, and I'm going to glue these 2 circles together. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because when you look at the back side, you can see the back side of the scallop. And I'm kind of all about the details, so this is just a little added detail that I know if someone looks at the back, they're not going to see just white, which would be fine. You don't have to do it this way. This is just the way that I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on one of my scallops. And let's line them up, hopefully. There we go. Okay. And then I have a sticker that it's just a foam sticker with glitter on it. I think I got it last year for St. Patrick's Day. I do not know where I got them from, but they are like the cutest stickers. There's some shamrocks, and there's some rainbows, and good luck, and little leprechauns, and pots of gold. So that was really cute, but I really liked that one right there. So I decided that I would use that to decorate the front of my scallops. So, and I always like to add extra glue, even though it's sticky, because I don't want it to fall off. And sometimes things fall off, even though they've got sticky on them. So Alright, so there's that. And then I wanted this to pop up a little bit. Not much, because, you know, you want it kind of as flat as possible because it's going to be in a book. But, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of fun to do that. So, I have these foam squares that I got in a swap from somebody. Don't remember who. But they're so nice. I think she got them at Dollar Tree too. I always forget to look there and see. Mine doesn't have a whole lot. But I'm going to go ahead and line up two of these squares pretty close together. Go ahead and take that tape off. Maybe. There we go. They're like super sticky. They're really good. Foam dots. I think almost better than those you can get at the craft store. Shh, don't tell anybody I said that. Alright, anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and put my scallop on. And use my tweezers because I'm a tweezer girl. My glue's squishing out of my shamrock. That's alright. Okay. So we'll set that aside for a little bit to dry. And do our magnets. So I've already cut out my magnets. And I just found some magnetic tape at Walmart. There we go. Craft stores, you could pay a lot, and I'm just not really, you know, all that good with magnets. So I just buy the magnetic tape at Walmart and do it this way. So I cut my pieces at 3/4 of an inch. I just measured out 3/4 of an inch. I just used a pair of scissors and just cut it with a pair of scissors, and I just kind of, you know, put one down and put the other one and on top of it and see where they come together and leave it that way. And I know they're off center, you know, this way, but they're sticking, and you know, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about magnets, and you know, my son laughs at me. You have to have a positive and a negative, and I'm like, I know, but I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and peel the paper off of one of them. And like I said, I always put extra glue. And this is a fast drying glue. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over. And I'm just going to kind of line it up on here. It's sticky back and it's got that glue on it, so we're kind of double on that. Alright, and then I'm just going to kind of flip it over and push down on it some, get it to stick. Alright, and now I'm going to peel the paper off the other magnet, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this one just to give it extra little stick, and then I'm going to line up my paper and kind of push down on it to stick. And there we go. So, I'll give it a second here. And then you can kind of open it. There we go. Oopsie, moved a little bit. Alright. And leave them open to dry. you go. There's your magnetic bookmark with my little secret Tyvek. So, once you get started making these, you'll be like making tons of them. They're so fun. I think they're so cute. And they're really easy, as you can see. So, I hope you give it a try. And thanks for watching. And keep crafting. And I'll see you soon. Bye.